Hello everyone, I'm Sam Reynolds, a professional freerider. Today we're at home in England at Rogate Bike Park. We've equipped my bikes with all the sensors, and on the same tracks we're going to compare what the data differences are between a regular mountain bike and an electric mountain bike with the new Shimano EP8 motor. Alright, so first of all I'm going to take my normal human-powered bike up here for about an hour's ride. In the interest of science, I'm just going to ride how I'd normally ride this bike. That way we get the data of how you actually really ride a bike. So yeah, let's get going. 1 hour, here we go. So on the mountain bike, obviously it's a bit harder to pedal up the hills, so I have to take the slightly longer route, because if I went on the shorter route I'd probably have to get off and push because it's quite steep, whereas I think the e-bike might be able to ride up there. All right, straight into this bottle rocket one then, shall we? Oh, so good that one, isn't it? There you go, 1 lap down. Well, here comes the rain. So it's a true UK test, this one. All right, next we're gonna session these little S-turns here, which are pretty sick. It's a really short little track. Definitely going for another one of them. Lap number 5. I think my lap up's getting a bit slower and slower every time. No, gotta push up that bit. How many laps? I think 7, maybe 8. I've actually lost count already. Hopefully you guys didn't count it. Time sort of flies by. Like I see every lap, it takes about 5 minutes. I try and beat 5 minutes each time. It's actually quite fun, yeah, cranking laps out. Never quite ridden like this. It's barely even stopping at the top, but it's good for science. But we had a huge downpour just a minute ago, so the tracks have all got really wet and really slippy. But that's an average day in the woods, you know? So these things happen. Wow, I am sweaty. There we go. 1 hour and 30 seconds. Not bad. I'd tell you that uphills aren't quite so fun, but the downhill on this bike especially. This is my little bike park bike. It's like a little small one and it's so fun on the way down. But yeah, that was amazing. But definitely time for a sit down and get reset for the e-bike lap. So to summarize, the uphills obviously are just as it is to go uphill on a mountain bike. It's pretty tough work, and then the down is fun. So yeah, let's find out on the e-bike how it compares. So we're just going to swap over all the sensors, so there's no hiding here today. Yes, so much beeping going on. Now it is time to do exactly the same, but on the E. For an exact comparison, I'm going to go do another hour of biking. I'm going to ride how it feels right to ride this bike, so we can find out once and for all if e-biking is cheating or not. What I forgot to mention as well is that so we can compare the different modes, I'm going to start off in eco mode for 20 minutes, the next 20 minutes do trail mode, and then a final 20 minutes of boost blast to see if that makes a difference as well. Eco mode. Let's go. Oh my God, this is so much better already. And I'm only in eco mode. All right, here we go. Back down already. Wow, the grip is actually unreal. Oh yeah, 20 minutes is up. That means trail time. Out the way, out the way. So just like on the normal bike, I'm going to come and session these awesome turns. This is where I expect the e-bike to struggle the most actually. It's a lot longer, it's got bigger wheels, so if there's going to be a difference, I think we're going to see it here. Oh, so good. Don't know if I'm ever going to ride a normal bike again. But now I've got the boost, I'm literally riding straight up the mountain. So easy to pedal up on the E. There's even more grip. I think it's got like full downhill tyres. So yeah, I'd have to walk this on the normal bike. But on this, you get to the top, then drop straight back in. This is too good. Oh, that's 1 hour. And anyone that says e-bike's cheating and it's not a workout, they've never tried an e-bike. I'm way more tired now than after 1 hour of normal biking, but not in the legs. Yes, my legs are tired, but my arms, I think, because you just do almost 1 hour of solid downhill because you pedal up again as hard as you can, and like it's a bit heavier the bike and you don't have any time to stop and you don't want to stop, so you just keep going. And actually I've done an hour, but I think I'm just going to do some more. Oh, yeah. Now then, the moment that we've all been waiting for, the true comparison between MTB and E-MTB data. So based on the same 1 hour session, there is no surprise that the elevation, number of laps, distance and average speed is a lot higher with the E-MTB, equating to exactly 57% more riding. Now analysing my pedalling data, we can see that I was spinning my legs more on the MTB with more pedal strokes at 65 rotations per minute. As far as power goes, I had to push harder on my pedals with the MTB, but with just 10 watts difference, surprisingly the pedalling effort is remarkably similar. Moving now to my physical effort, I felt it during the ride and the data confirmed too that my average heart rate was quite a lot higher on the E-MTB, which again was a surprise. So this means that I've burnt actually more calories riding the E-MTB, so definitely it's not the lazy option that many people think. Last but certainly not least, some fun factors with the jumps, and it looks like I spent a lot more time in the air with the E-mountain bike, giving a much higher return on air miles per hour. Now if you add the extra bonus laps I've been able to do on my E-mountain bike, the gap becomes even bigger with a lot more riding. So I had my suspicions about the potential of the E-mountain bike, but I've definitely been blown away and surprised by some of the physical aspects of it. At the end of the normal bike ride, my legs were tired, and after the electric bike ride, my whole body could feel it. I guess that's a combination of the extra weight of the bike, but also the higher number of laps, turns and jumps that I was able to do with it as well. I'll always enjoy riding my normal mountain bike, but the E-mountain bike was so good that I'll definitely be doing it more and more.